Here's that generator I cleaned the carb out the other day. I put the carburetor back on and there's still issues with this generator. It'll start up, rev up a bit, and then just kind of run really rough. It's spitting gas out of the carb here, and I've adjusted the carb many times, tried different things. And I spoke to a friend of mine who's a mechanic as well, and we both think that it's an internal problem, especially the intake valve. So I'm going to be ripping this apart. First I'll show you again what it does. Now you could keep doing this all day with it. It will not keep going, and it keeps blowing back fuel, and it's burning a lot of oil. So I'm going to rip it apart. I'm going to start by taking off the gas tank like I did previously. Now I'm going to take the head off. It's a 14mm size socket you need. There it is. It's pretty carboned up in there. So you can see how carboned up that engine is. It must be burning oil because I can smell oil when it is running. Very carboned up inside here. I have checked the valve clearance, and it is 6 thou on the intake and 8 on the exhaust, which I think should be alright. When you turn it over, they seem to open good and shut right. And they are pretty tight. The intake valve seems to have a nice shiny finish underneath, which tells me it is shutting properly. So I'm going to decarbonize it with the piston up like this. Both valves shut tight so no carbon gets in there. And I'm going to use my drill with a wire brush at the end. Now that it's clean like that, I'm going to turn the motor over just to open one valve at a time. And I'm going to run my brush in between the valve and the seat there to clean in between. So now that it's all cleaned up, I'm going to air blow it with the compressor to make sure no carbon is in the engine. Now I'm going to slap it back together quickly, try it out. If there's a problem still, I'm going to take it apart again. Now I'm just going to hand tighten them up. And I'm going to try like this without the fuel tank because there's a lot of fuel left in the carb. So there's still a problem in there. At this point here, it's going to need more work. I want to check the points as well, just to make sure. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to rip the motor apart again, because there could be something inside with the camshaft. I'm not sure if it's got a timing chain, this engine, some did. And maybe the timing's off. So that's where I'm at with this.